next barrier of oral communication is your poor listening skill. Poor listening skills is also somewhere a very barrier or very bad barrier of the effective communication. So inability to listening actively and interactively can result in missing information project to a understandable result. Next comes to the distractions. While talking with each other, there are various types of distraction by which we are not able to provide the information or transmit the information in a clear format. So the best example of distraction is your noise, interpretation. These are some of the example of distraction. Next comes to your emotional barrier. Emotional barrier is a barrier such as anxiety. Stress can impact how a message is delivered. If you are in a very stress mode or if you are feeling anxiety, so that impact in the message delivery also. Cultural difference basically means when a person coming from a different background, different expectation, and they are not able to understand your language or terms to be the cultural difference. Now next is your physical barrier or physical distance or obstacles can implement communication, especially in the larger or open space. Technical issues such as poor audience quality in virtual meeting can be barriers to effective communication. Next is your inappropriate medium. There are various types of various barriers of oral communication as I have told you, but here you can see six types of barriers. Further, I will discuss inappropriate medium is also one of the barriers. Choosing an inappropriate communication medium for a particular message can lead to misunderstanding. For example, sensitive information might be better communicated face to face rather than written. Lack of feedback. Absence of feedback or a feedback loop can hinder the effectiveness of communication. Without feedback, the sender may not be aware of how well the message is being received or understood. Next is your power dynamic. Power imbalance is a type of a barrier in communication. Relationship can lead to fear or hesitation in expressing thoughts or opinion. Lack of openness and transparency can result from unequal power dynamic. Next or last barrier of oral communication is overcoming language barrier. Differently in language professionally can implement effective communication. Efforts to bridge language gap such as language training or using interpretate may be necessary. Next and the last is inaccurate or inadequate preparation. If we are not prepared about our information, poor preparation speaker may struggle to convey their message to the audience. Lack of preparation can result in the incomplete communication. Now, next is your three aspects of oral communication. So, what are the three aspects of oral communication? First is your convincing. What is convincing? Listening and body language. So convincing is basically means interactive process where we have to exchange ideas, informations through spoken words. Effective convincing involves clear expression. It helps in active listening, adapting to the concern and audience. It is fundamental aspect of interpersonal communication in both personal and professional setting. Next aspect is your listening. While communicating with each other, we have to listen to the other party. This is also the aspect of oral communication. Listening is active process of receiving, interpreting, and responding to the spoken message. Okay, it involves not just hearing words but also the speaker intent and emotion. You just not have to hear words, you have to listen it carefully so that you can give the response to the another party. Now next comes to your body language. Body language basically it is a types of a non-verbal clues. Non-verbal clues as a facial expression language enhance or competencies. Verbal communication that helps to prescribe the non-verbal clues to play a significant role. Next comes to your interactual या intercultural organizational communication. So I hope before going further, the topic which we have covered till now has been clear to all of you. Okay, so interculture for oral communication. So intercultural oral communication means diverse communication styles, norms, and expectation. There is a language barriers and variation in the language professionally. Different non-verbal communication can clue and interpret, adapting to the different communication style. Active listening and clarifications to ensure mutual understanding. So somewhere intercultural organization means when we are talking to the different language person which do not know our language, so we have to use non-verbal communication to basically give our informations to the next part. Next is your oral communication and electronic medium. So here we will know about what are the electronic medium of oral communication. So for the oral communication we are having the different mode, electronic mode by which we are communicating with each other. The first is your phone. Phone is something by which you can orally communicate with each other. Okay, so telephonic communication involves spoken interaction over a wire or wireless network. Quick and direct communication, feedback, lack of visible clues, potential for interpretation. Phones can be also used to communicate the information to the other person by using the spoken words. Nowadays, phone is something, a phone is an electronical medium that is very easy to carry to get the information to the other person. Now, voicemail. Voicemail allows communication, keeps a record of message, lack of real-time interaction, potential for message to be missed. Conference call. Conference call when two or three people comes together and give a discussion over a call. It also facilitates contribution among geographical terms, like if a person, for example, if someone is sitting in a different geographical area, they comes to a conference call and discuss about any of the project of the organization. Next is your cell phone. Cell phone, mobile phone for on the go communication, portably. It helps to communicate with each other. Distraction potential for interpretation. Next and last idiom, video conferencing. Video conferencing means real time visual and audio communication over the internet, allows face to face communication and hence meant technical and communications to be delayed. So these are some of the types of oral communication, electronic medium. So, for the conclusion for the oral communication, as oral communication is a dynamic process that involves exchange of spoken words, support by non-verbal clues between individuals or the group. It serves as a voluntary means by which developing effective oral communication skill is crucial for the success in both professional and personal language. Oral communication is a force of human communication that involve expressing thoughts, ideas, or information through spoken words. It is a fundamental aspect interaction ranging for casual conversation of to the formal presentation and speech. Here